Hi everyone, welcome to day 43 of my daily challenge, which is to train and learn. Today is Monday the 14th of February 2022. The training for today has been a rowing ergo session down the gym, a bit of a rowing program I've sent for the rowing crew, and some short painful sprints on that. And the lesson for today, the thought for today, is about preparing and training specific. So from a tactical response group point of view, so we had a lot of jobs where we didn't have much warning, and you'd always try and be prepared for those as much as you could and train for any eventuality. But the jobs where we did have warning, it was very important to be able to train and rehearse and do rehearsals specifically for what's about to come. So some notable ones I can think of is when every now and then we'd have maybe a water ops job or a fieldcraft job or things like that, and they weren't run-of-the-mill everyday jobs, so you had to just get your equipment out, get it squared away, make sure it's all good, even though it should be where it was last time you left it. Run through your equipment, run through rehearsals of what's going to happen. Water ops jobs, anything happens and everything goes wrong in the water, so if you get a chance to do a training day or two before the job, then you go and do a training day specific to the target that we might be approaching or whatever the job may be. So really be as prepared as we can and run through not only equipment checks and checklists and whatever, but actual physical rehearsals. If you don't have time to do that, at least talking it through and walking it through to be prepared. So training as specific as you can, whether it be whatever you may have coming up in the workplace, and the other thing it relates to heavily is in the sporting or whatever exercise you may be training for, or competitions or whatever. So I had the chance a little while back to talk to a Olympic champion, world champion swimmer, Eamon Sullivan, who lives in the area that I'm in, and he was a 100-metre champion years ago, and he was talking about how when he was at the peak of his racing and beating everyone in the world, he could barely swim 150 metres in the pool because 100 metres was what he trained for. He would go full intensity, full sprint for 100 metres, and that was it. He'd be gassed out after that. But he had his event. His muscles were fast twitch muscles. Everything was designed for that one event, that one distance, and it certainly gave him the results. Look at Usain Bolt, people like that, 100 metre, 200 metre champion at all sorts of events. He's not going to race the 1500 metre because it's a totally different way of training and preparation. There are some freaks out there who can do it all, and well done to them. They train for everything and somehow they win. But for the majority of us normal people, so the lesson being that you need to have a think about what you're coming up, if it's in the workplace or if it's something sporting that you're training for. Prepare specifically for it, tailor your training for it, prepare for it and train specific. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you.